be doing, well, we're gonna be talking about abortions.
Which one of y'all lactating crowd sissies drunk my Mountain Dew?
Jesus Christ, Max. Alright, go ahead, Max, you start it. Start off, man.
Um, um, okay.
Take it from sperm. Take it from sperm.
Okay. So the point is whether abortions is... Well, okay, so you should say where you stand on abortions. Like, I say...
I don't stand
For
on
me, it's
abortions. Like, that's disgusting.
a...
Disgusting.
Not literally standing on them. Okay.
Just like, well, I mean, you literally stand on genders, genitalia. Your
Okay,
own.
this is where I stand on it. I don't... It's... For me, it's a mixed bag. It's like... Abortions isn't in and of itself wrong, but it's something that you have to think about. Like, you can't just be having sex unprotected or something like that. Just thinking, oh, it's okay, I can have an abortion later. Like, that's just stupid, and you're not... You gotta be fucking reasonable. Like, gotta respect the fact that you can create a fucking life, and if you're gonna just create a life to take it away, then it's kind of ridiculous. But
Well, life is only life when it has a conscience. This is where I'm gonna take it now.
so you
Life,
just
right?
explain where you just explain your stand on
See,
it first, though.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If you two have an abortion, right? It's probably because you're not in a good financial situation, so you shouldn't be having a kid. But if you accidentally end up fucking and whatnot, and you're just in the heat of the moment, an abortion is a viable option as long as you get it done. You know.
Exactly. That's where I agree. I think
Like,
there's so
as
many
long
people
as it's
in
just
this
a
world
clump of
that
cells, I mean, it's the same thing as sperm. Sperm dies, real quick, like 3 days. That's its lifetime. That's its
I
lifespan.
think
And it's just cells. It's not kids. You can't be fucking every 3 days and having kids.
well, up until a certain point, you could argue that it's just a really advanced sperm cell. Which is kind of a valid argument.
But
But a
once it
very
develops,
advanced
a
sperm
brain,
cell.
so on and so forth, when it becomes remotely human, I don't think it's proper to have an abortion at all.
Yeah,
That's
an
literally
abortion.
that's murder.
I think, yeah, and
So
I agree with that as well. If you're gonna have an abortion, you have to, yeah, you can't take your time. You can't be lazy about it. You can't, like, if you wait until it's actually developing humanistic, is that the word? Humanistic parts to it, like an advanced brain,
you just say
like a
human,
proper
like
human, like, yeah,
just
a nervous system, that kind of shit, then it is wrong to abort that. But there's biological studies that prove, and I don't know the exact time that this happens, but there's biological studies that prove that the thing floating around inside you is not like more advanced, is nowhere near more advanced than just an advanced clump of cells.
Lost the lead. Gained the lead.
Like, until a certain point. I don't know when that point is, but
well, yeah.
Lost the lead.
I mean, this is kind of like the last debate we had. We came on an agreement on genders. It's just, abortions is more of a different topic. This is more of an opinion thing. There's a lot more facts that are hard.
I don't know. I don't think it's.
Kind of like a
I don't
penis
think
when it
it.
penetrates.
Gained the lead.
I don't think it's an opinion thing. I think it's just as factual as genders. I think it's. I don't think.
There's
it can
relatively
be-
3 genders.
I don't. See, that third gender is a possible. Okay, let's not talk about this. That's
Yep, we're on
straying from the
abortions.
topic.
If you want genders, that's the last episode.
Yeah, go check out the last episode if you want to see the discussion on genders. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, it's not an opinion to have an abortion at It's not okay. So it's not an opinion on whether it's right or wrong to have an abortion at 9 months.
It's
If
more of an opinion
it's
rather if it's
having an
murder or
abortion at
not,
9 months
you know,
is
that's where
fucked
the
up.
opinion is.
Whereas
I don't
whatever
think it's actually legal to do that.
it's not legal to do that at all because it's fucked up. But you know, it's not an opinion on whether it's fucked up or not because it is fucked up. I mean, technically everything is opinion. Everything is just how we deem it. But like, I mean, we invent the words that we use. We invent what we find as right and wrong. But at the end of the day, there's still
Enemy halfway
factual
to victory.
information that suggests why you should not have an abortion at 9 months, because it's by that point it is a fully formed child, and it has a definite potential to be a human being, and not only that, but it's arguably human. It's a fucking child at that point. It's not just a clump of cells floating around.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, anyway, I was gonna say the
Killing spree. Double kill. Triple kill. Overkill.
Overkill. I'm doing really well for some reason. Oop, you committed suicide instead of letting me.
yeah, can you hear me?
Speaking of killing. Yeah, you're back.
My controller disconnected. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's so many incidences where
Power
people have people like, okay, so for instance, you can't say, like you said, this is a rarer one, but like you said, there's people that are really poor, and let's say they can't afford to buy condoms, which is actually, it's not that unreasonable. Like, how much is a packet of condoms in America? Like $10, in England like $8,
Well,
and that
actually,
gets you like
certain
8
stores don't
condoms.
let you buy condoms if you're underage for some reason, and I've come across this through experience.
Yeah, that's
Granted,
that's
it wasn't
illegal.
for sex; it was
Stores
for the
are
condom
not
challenge.
meant to.
Either way.
Condoms, you are like, you have to sell condoms to people of any age, because whatever happens, they're still
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
could go up
fucking.
to a police officer in America and just get a condom.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a thing.
It is.
I don't think police officers have a bag full of condoms just in case any kids
I don't
come
know
up
if
to
they
you.
have a. I don't know if they have a bag full of condoms per se.
I don't think that's a thing. I think
killing spree.
Nor do I. But it's viable to ask an officer for a condom.
okay.
I think you can do that.
I think the officer, if you're underage, it's a legal matter. It is illegal to have sex at that age.
It's actually not. As
It
long
is.
as you're both underage, you can do whatever you want.
Gain the
It's
lead.
no, it's illegal.
King Hunter.
Okay, maybe it's different in America. I've never heard that apart from you saying it before. And you seemed pretty stubborn about it, but anyway, we're straying the topic here. So let's say you can't get a condom because you're too poor, or you don't have fucking, like, nowhere's gonna sell it to you because you're underage, despite the fact that it is illegal to not sell a condom to someone who is underage, because of
I
the
don't
reason
even
that
know
they're
if it's
gonna do it
illegal
anyway.
to do that, but it just
Or
happened.
it's legal to buy condoms when you're at any age. It doesn't. You don't have to present ID to buy a condom.
She just,
So, yeah,
the girl in charge was like, how old are you? And I'm like, 17. I was
Game
16
over.
at the time.
Defeat.
And she still didn't want to sell me one, like, for some reason. I couldn't figure out why that was.
Well, anyway,
I also can't
yeah,
figure
you
out why it
can't.
cost. I was doing so well.
Let's say you can't buy a condom, and you have sex anyway, which you know, and you think that you've synced up the fucking cycles. Like there's a cycle, or you know, females will get pregnant at a certain point in that cycle, and a certain point they don't, and you think you've synced that up right, but you haven't. Like, it's a lot of the time people think they've synced up that cycle, or that know when the time is that they won't get pregnant, and they're
Yeah,
wrong.
you can
It
get
happens.
pregnant.
It happens a lot.
It doesn't matter when the cycle is. You can always get pregnant.
Yeah. Wimpy
All right,
kid.
so I
With
think we've pressed this issue enough. Abortions are wrong at a certain period of time, and they're okay when it's early on. I think we've established that.
he left the party anyway. No, but I had one. I had another. I had a few more points to make.
Okay, go on.
So yeah, like there's chances, there's points where you can't get a condom and you still have sex anyway, which is, you could argue it's irresponsible, but it like, this is the thing. People don't think that much about it. They you know, they think that they have the protection that they need because they think that they're not going to get pregnant around that time of their cycle. I don't know the biology with that, but I know that's a thing. But people fuck that up a lot. And also then there's the case that people get raped and they get pregnant then. And if you get raped, you don't want to keep that. Like, you don't, if you get raped and you get pregnant because of it, you should not be forced to keep that child. That's fucked up. And like the case with the point
I
that
mean,
was
that
making,
is like free child support, so.
that's stupid, person. I mean,
Some
you're not
people are
wrong,
stupid
but you're
like that.
stupid.
I'm just saying.
You're stupid.
I'm not stupid. It's,
Anyway.
some people do that.
Okay, fair enough. Some retarded
Americans.
idiots do that.
Americans.
Yeah, okay. But and I forgot to say about the point I was making a second or just before that about the people not affording condoms or people not being sold condoms. They're most probably in the situation where they can't raise a child, and they're gonna like have a child at that point. I think it's better to it's definitely better to not have a child at that point. It's better to abort the child while it's still just a random clump of cells that isn't anything, like, sounds harsh but important. It's not anything important. It's just a random clump of cells. And then if they want a child later on in their life, then they can have a child and raise it properly, and they can actually have a functioning child of society.
You know,
They
while
can
we're
raise a
on the
functioning
topic
member
of
of society.
abortions,
Instead
let's
of just
expand
raising
upon
another...
abortions itself.
Yeah.
Let's expand upon this topic here and talk about what is it called? The fetus has a certain tissue.
Fetus has a certain
What was it
tissue.
on?
What are you talking about?
Remember that South Park episode where they were doing research on fetuses? What was that called?
You mean the one where they were eating, where the guy was like sucking the guts out of a fetus to make
Yeah,
himself...
what cells are they called?
Fuck. I'll just look it up. Stem cells, actually. They were stem cells.
Stem cells, yes. I think
And
if
that's
you
not
are
that's
having
not
an
how
abortion, right?
that's not how they do it, by the way. They don't suck the stem cells out of the fetus.
Well, obviously.
No, just for anyone
We're
who
not talking
thinks
about
that...
how smart South Park is. We're talking about stem cell research. Like, if you're
That part's
giving
very
abortion
smart. That was
for,
satire, though.
like, yeah, but it should be fine as long as it's for stem cell research. Because
Yeah, but again, only under a certain age. The child can't be developed enough.
Yeah.
And I've heard this argument before. People say
Didn't they try to end stem cell research? I don't know how that happened. Or
they did.
went
That
down
was
or
that was
whatever.
what the whole South Park episode
ended
was
it?
about. The fact that
They actually
people were
ended, though.
protesting about it because it's wrong and you can't do stem cell research and things like that.
I'm gonna search up something.
Like that's even stupider than the abortion argument. That
I mean, stem cell research, it could be really helpful to a lot of people.
exactly, and it's more stupid than the abortion argument because at the end of the day, stem cell research is with aborted fetuses that have already been aborted. They're already fucking.
Therapy cost. Okay, it looks like they're already... No, it didn't look like it ended, so... If you're giving your an abortion to, stem cell research and so on and so forth, I don't see anything wrong with that. You're pretty much donating to science in that sense. But only at a
Okay.
certain time frame you can do that. So stem cell research, is it wrong or morbid?
No,
Talk
it's
about
not.
that.
It's not wrong. You could argue it's morbid because that's just morbidity is just personal belief, you know.
Right, that makes sense.
But it's not wrong.
We have the ball.
I mean, at the end of the day, people, when you die, you have a choice to donate your body to biological research. You can donate your body to a bunch of people that will sit in a room and
Yeah, but the
dissect
fetus
you.
doesn't
And
have that choice.
no, but it's the same argument that fetus is not. It's just a clump of cells at that point. It's not advanced. It's not developed at all. It's like saying it's like saying imagine if your sperm could save people's lives. Imagine if you could do stem cell research, that kind of shit with your
Ball
sperm.
incoming.
And you're saying, oh, but that sperm has the potential to be a child, so it's wrong to do that.
It doesn't
Like,
unless it's... No, well, I think that sperm doesn't have the potential to be anything. Unless it's actually being, unless it's inside of the woman. Unless it's actually impregnating.
Yeah, no, I hear you there. Like, I kind of agree, but at the end of the day, it's... You can have sex at any time. You can have sex at any time and create a child. It doesn't... Like... So every sperm has potential to be a child.
Well, it only has potential when there's two people giving it the potential.
Plasma caster up.
Otherwise, it's potentialless, in a sense.
You have the ball.
Yeah, I hear you. Tango just got online. So I was thinking like for these controversial debates, we should do like most of it, like we should do like, how long's it been? Like 10 minutes?
Around 20, actually.
Enemy has the ball.
Okay, so we should do like 10-20 minutes kind of thing where we're debating the issue or the topic at hand or whatever. And then we invite like either Tango or Osha to the party, because we can't have Tango or Osha here from the beginning because they'll hijack the fucking conversation and they'll go on a
Yeah.
monologue for about 5 hours.
Yeah.
And if it's Tango,
They are
he'll do the
hijackers.
same. Tango will do the same as Osha, but everything he says will be completely wrong
Hands
anyway.
open.
So I was thinking we should do this thing where we have like 15 minutes where we debate the topic, and then we have 5 minutes where we invite Tango or Osha to the party and see what their thoughts on it are. and just as like humor, because it's funny, like the way they argue. It gets me, man.
Let's send an invite.
To Tango.
Anybody, really, I don't know. Yeah, let's try it. Let's try
Osha's
Tango.
not on. But Tango just got on, so...
Ooh, so close.
Caster in 10.
Should have grabbed a bunny.
Hey, Tango, how's it going? Me and Preston were making a video for YouTube talking about,
Carbines.
Ball incoming.
we're making a few videos talking about controversial issues and stuff like that, and this one we're talking about abortions, and we were wondering if you wanted to include your audio in the
We have the ball.
video and give your opinion.
Go
just
for it,
include
man.
just include your
That's all
audio.
about it. Just include your audio.
Just make sure your audio is included and fire away.
There you go.
Also, you might want to speak up a bit. You're very quiet.
Yeah, my mic issues, man.
So yeah, like me and Preston have
Enemy
kind
has the
of
ball.
agreed
found
that
their
it's okay to have an abortion before a certain point
We
in the
have the
development
ball.
of the child.
Okay, so okay, okay, so barring rape or
Yeah.
you know, if it puts the baby in a bad position, the mother in a bad position, I don't believe in it.
Enemy
And
has the
we
ball.
just had this
Conceiving the
conversation. My
child?
wife, no, I believe that you have to save the
found their
kid.
carrier.
Like I'm pro-life all the way, except if the baby's gonna die or kill the mother in the process, or if you were raped. You know what I mean?
Okay, I agree. I
But-
agree with you there.
But what I'm saying is, New York State just like has it. They just changed the rules from the 70s where you could go full term and still get an abortion. It's ridiculous, dude.
What's
So
full
it's
term?
like-
is that like?
Like 9
That's the
months.
whole 9
up
months.
In,
10.
yep.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like that is
Yeah, that's
something.
Do you
very
understand what I'm
Do
saying?
not
So
agree
what I'm
with it.
saying,
Unless you're
Here's-
giving it to stem cells, right, Tango?
No,
Stem
no.
cells.
yeah, but you can take stem cells from the afterbirth. That's where they're most concentrated. Or you give up the kid for adoption. Like I don't understand. Like they would rather kill a child than. You understand what I'm saying? Like they'd rather kill a kid instead of give it away
That's
to
a very
somebody
good
who
point,
may
though.
not. Say I can't have babies, right? And I'm like, man, I really want a kid. You know, I want to raise a kid. And I want to be a parent, etc., etc. I can't do that because these people are over here killing the kid before they even have a chance to. You know, it's just kind of ridiculous.
That's a very good point. But also, what's the statistic on how many? Like, are there? I don't know how to phrase this. Are there more people giving babies for
have the ball.
adoption than there are people who want to adopt, or the other way around? That makes sense. Because I don't know, like, judging by
Yeah,
society
There's
itself,
more
I would.
foster kids that aren't adopted currently than there are
People looking
parents
to
who
adopt.
want a kid that can't have them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? That puts them in the system, and that's a tough fucking life. But here's my thing. Okay, so my point. Am I allowed to curse, or do you want me to keep this like?
Yep.
Go for it,
Yep,
man.
yep.
Go for it.
Okay.
I don't get
All right.
monetized.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. But my point is this: what if I wanted to abort you, motherfucker? Is that cool? Can I do that? Can I just, you know, because if
Well,
they're gonna bring it
death
to
is,
term 9
different
No,
than
months,
because
never
I'm
right?
20.
being born.
If they
I'm
can
22
kill you
years
up to
old.
9 months, then I should be able to walk up to you and shoot you in the fucking head and be like, I just aborted them.
Okay.
Just
so,
because it's not
That's
out
called
of
a
the
late
fucking
abortion.
stomach, you know what I'm saying, doesn't make it okay. Like, people think it's okay. It's my body, they say. Okay, motherfucker, then don't fuck. You have the
I-
choice to say,
I
I
agree
don't
with
want to
you
have
there.
sex, or if I do want to have sex, I'm on the pill or using a condom. Or the dam. You can get like a vagina dam. A dam in your pussy that the dude nuts into. It's like a reverse condom you put in your pussy. Do you understand what I'm
that thing,
saying?
okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Those things are really
I think they just
painful,
call it a
apparently.
They
condom.
even had dental dams.
think they
Like
just
if you're
call it a
sucking
condom.
somebody off, instead of putting a rubber on them, you put a dental dam in your mouth and right into.
Apparently, those things are really painful and uncomfortable. But no, I hear what you're saying, and I agree. Mostly, I
Bro,
agree.
they
Apart
fucking
from the thing-
stick a piece of plastic into your fucking vaginas to close off your tubes.
I don't
Don't
have a
tell
vagina,
me
so they don't stick
about
anything into mine.
fucking, or they put that shot in your arm. There's a depot shot they could put in your arm, and it
Oh
releases.
yeah, I've heard about that.
It
That's like
releases the thing by itself. You don't have to do shit. You just got to go back every couple months and get it refilled. Yeah, and it's an implant.
So yeah, Tango, I have 2 points to make about one thing you said like just a minute ago, and then another thing about the having protection. The thing you said a minute ago about just because it's inside your belly, it makes it okay.
This is
like
a
this
moral.
is what people think.
This is a moral thing. I have to tell you this because this is a morality thing.
Yeah.
If you don't have the morals to protect your body from getting so what you're saying is it's okay to be a fucking cum trough and fuck 50 guys and get 50 different abortions.
No.
Bro,
I don't
you
think
have
it's
to
okay
answer.
At all. I think you have to respect
You have to answer
the fact
for this
that,
shit.
I think you have to respect the fact that you can create life, and you should protect yourself against doing so if you don't want to have a child. But I think there's a lot of cases where people do protect themselves, and a lot of times there's a split in the condom, or the condom splits, and you don't realize it's split. Or people get raped,
99.9% versus the 0.00%. You're saying that things happen. I get that. I know that life will find a way. I always known that. Bro, I look at women and they get pregnant. So do not think that I don't understand what I mean, look at me. I married my wife. First time we had kids, we had twins, bro. So who the fuck to talk to? You know what I mean? I know what you're saying, but it comes down to the morality of it, dude. It might be your fucking body, but you're carrying another soul, and you're gonna have to fucking answer for that some way in the future. In the future, you will pay for it, dude. It's like, don't even think about God. Think about like karma. You know when you do something fucked up and it may not happen back to you for a month, a year, 10 years, but it still comes back to you? That's what I just.
I don't think there's karma, and I don't think it's got anything to do with religion. Like there's a soul inside the body. There isn't, because I'm an atheist. Or for the most part, an atheist. I
got you. And you know what? Everybody's entitled to their opinion. But what I'm saying is, being able to abort a baby up until the end of term is bullshit. And that's the problem. I just saw a thing today. Listen to this.
That's what
a woman worked for Amazon, right? She said she didn't know she was pregnant, delivered the baby, and instead of going to the hospital to make sure you're not, because women can bleed out, there could be ruptures in pregnancy. She gives birth to the kid and then throws the baby in the trash can. You know what she told the cops?
Fucked up.
It happened yesterday. You know what they said? She goes, I didn't know I was even pregnant.
Ball incoming.
So you took a massive baby out of your pussy, and then when you were done with it, you threw it in the fucking trash. What is wrong with you, dude?
She's just a lying sociopath. And she should have her tubes tied so she doesn't fucking. She should forcibly have her tubes tied so she doesn't.
You can't tell me what to do with my body. If I want to have a baby and throw it in the
trash,
trash,
exactly. That argument.
My body.
But that's not her body. That's somebody else's body.
I say most of these things I agree with you on, Tango, but like I was gonna make a point on when you were saying that some people think it's okay to have an abortion at 9 months.
They do, bro.
Just because it's still inside them and it's their body, and I think that is
a best friend in New York. Let me tell you this.
I think it's messed up to have an abortion at 9 months.
Because some dude jizzed on her pussy and it got in her pussy. She got pregnant at 16, went and had an abortion, and after that, dude, she started. I think it fucked with her mentally, so she went around fucking all these dudes. She had like, within 10 years, she had an abortion every year, dude. It's ridiculous. People like wanna.
That's kind of ridiculous.
You gotta.
That's where I think. That's where I think
here's
that
my
you
thing.
need to have respect for the fact that you can create a life, but I don't.
I got a question for you, and I want. Who's the oldest out of you two? You, Spoon?
Me? Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Here is the question. You meet a girl. She is fucking amazing, right? You love her to bits, and you want to have kids. You're like, man, I want to have a familyless woman, and I want to start a family and have kids and all this other shit. And you find out she had like 10 fucking abortions. She was fucking around with a shit ton of dudes. You know what I'm saying? And she goes, "It's my body. I can do what I want." Do you
Yeah, I
continue
would-
the relationship?
Fuck no. That's where that
Tough
shit
one.
No,
ends.
If I
let him
really-
answer the question.
If I really love the woman, then probably, but I would have a serious discussion with her about that whole thing. Like, I would
About what?
about
No, you would tell her
about
to look at this video.
no, about the fact that she's not respecting the fact that she can create life and she's just fucking just because she knows she can have an abortion. Like, I'd tell her that's fucked up and she can't be doing that. But if I really love the woman, like
Yeah, but
like
it
you
was
say,
before I met you, and that was before, and this is now, and I have a right to my own body. Go.
I think it would
She
definitely
don't-
put a
she
lot
don't
of
have
strain
right to
on the
her own body.
relationship.
That's where women get confused. They think that they have the right to their own body, which they don't, because it's not their body.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a whole new
It's
life
a
form. It's
creation
an
vessel.
entire new life form, dude. And do you know how many
Yeah.
miracles have to happen for that to work? Like, they just had a woman. She's in a coma. She's a vegetable. She's just can't. I think she can hear stuff, but she can't talk back, and she can move a little bit, but she can't really. That's about all she does. So, they just found out this black dude fucking mounted her, fucked her, impregnated her.
Oh
and
my
the nurse
God.
Did not know until she started delivering the baby, that dude, and then
Didn't
guy
they
was
realize
34
that she
years
was
old,
getting
banging
fat?
a corpse, man. Yeah, that's their thing, and it's disgusting as fuck. I mean, I'm saying,
Isn't that like
if
necromancy or
there's somebody
something?
out here
I don't know.
listening
No, 'cause she
to
was
this,
still alive,
and you get your
but it's still
rocks off
fucked
by
up.
fucking a vegetable, maybe you should blow your brains out. You probably should. You know what I mean? Do the world a
Tango,
favor. And you're
agree
suffering
with
and the
you.
world's suffering. Just blow your brains out. Get over yourself. You're a child molester. Blow
I completely
your
agree with you.
brains out. Put it in your mouth.
And the same with people
Alright, we've
involved in
strained off
advertising.
topic here. I'm gonna go ahead
I'm
and
not
call it here.
trying
I think
to,
we've
but
pressed
there's
this
so
issue
many-
as far as you can.
How
So, this
how
is
can
Professor
I
Pepper
bring
signing
this
out.
up and up and up and up and up with all these